Welcome to the Sam and Joe VA Show, where we teach women just like you how to create your very own in-demand virtual assistant business.
We're your hosts, Sam and Joe, and get ready to have the control, flexibility, and freedom you've always dreamed of.
Welcome to episode 38. Have you called your own phone lately?
No, because why would you, Joe? Weird. No, there's a reason. There's a reason for this. There's a very, very important reason. And we had some feedback from a client that was searching for a virtual assistant here in New Zealand and went through the directory. And I think she must have picked, 3 or 4 that she was gonna phone and make contact with, touch base with. And there was, I think, 2 out of the group that she tried to reach out to whose voicemail messages were either very unprofessional, or there actually wasn't a voicemail message at all. There was just that kind of standard thing that your phone provider has.
You have reached blah, 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 blah. Yep.
Yeah, that one. So it's the robot talking. So the virtual assistants hadn't even updated or put a personalized voicemail on there at all. Now, the moral of the story is that client, or that potential client, didn't leave a message, didn't want to go didn't want to then try and take any steps to reach out to these VAs again because of that first impression. To this potential client, it was unprofessional and they didn't want anything to do with that person.
It just goes to show that from the very moment that they attempt the first interaction, they are, like a potential client, is deciding and making judgments as to whether you are going to represent their company well and be a good fit for them and do a great job. Now, if you can't even figure out or take the time to think about or even know that this is a really important step, like actually putting a professional voicemail on your phone, like you've lost it as soon as you have decided to not care about that. Now,
you were being so diplomatic. You're so polite about this. Do you want to know my view?
Yeah.
It's just laziness. It is absolute laziness. I mean, we say it over and over again. First impressions matter. People judge you, and they judge you within a split second. If you haven't even taken the time to bloody well do your voicemail message and make sure it's professional, I question whether or not you should even be in this industry. Just putting it out there.
Yeah, because you need to be super proactive and think about these things. Use your initiative. Like that. Those are key traits of a great virtual assistant. So anyone who's listening right now, even if you're like, yeah, I did that. I'm sure I did that a year ago when I started. Actually listen to your voice message again, because I guarantee that you were sitting down, you rushed it, and it's not a great voice message. So have a listen to it and re-record it. Stand up, smile when you do it, and be really upbeat. And it can just be as simple as like, hey, you've reached Joe Jensen's phone. I'm not available right now. Your call is really important, so please do leave a message and I'll get back to you as soon as possible.
Yeah, I agree. Go away. Well, not right now. Finish listening to this podcast episode, of course. Why wouldn't you? But as soon as this is finished, yeah, absolutely. Go check that voicemail message and update it. It actually always surprises me. I get a lot of comments on my voicemail message. Now, I haven't updated it for a while, so I need to take our advice as well and just go make sure whether it's still kind of on brand and the messaging is still good. Now, it's my personal phone. Oh, no. So, yeah, I always get surprised that the amount of people that comment on it, the amount of people that say, oh my goodness, that was such a professional voicemail message. And it's like, oh, well, thanks. But I tell you what, it's my personal phone as well. I use it for my business and my personal life. But for me, business is really important. So I have a business voicemail message, even though my friends and my family, they don't care. They don't care that every time they leave a message, it's, "Hi, you've reached Sam from My Girl Friday." They don't give a shit. But the people that the business calls that come through, they care. They don't want to hear, "Hi, it's Sam, leave a message after the beep." They don't want to hear that. They want to know that they've reached Sam at My Girl Friday, and they want to know when to expect a call back as well.
Yeah, this is your chance to make that very first impression, the very first interaction. And yeah, if you can represent yourself well, this client is going to be like, yep, they're going to represent me well, and you're going to be at the top of the list even before they start talking to you. This is the first interaction. Yeah,
so important. So go away, check your voicemail message, update it, mention your business and your business name and your full name, and you'll be surprised. You'll be surprised at the results.
Yeah, you'll be one step ahead of most other virtual assistants. So go do it now. Thanks to everyone for listening to this episode of the Sam and Joe VA Show. If you'd like to find out more, head to the Savvy School website to check out the amazing members club and find more free resources.
You can find us at savvyschool.co.nz.